What's up, guys and ladies? I am Bryan Borland, and this is my first ever video blog. I'm following in the footsteps of the wonderful and talented Jesse Carty, who I think was a pioneer in this media, and also the divine Val B. Russell, who put up a great video blog a couple of days ago. I can't claim to be as photogenic as those two ladies, though I did just wake up from a nap, and that is why my hair has the spikes going on. I just threw some water on it and tried to get it worthy of your viewership. I'm gonna say that if I'm gonna do more of these, I'm gonna need hair and makeup people probably. So if anybody out there has some ideas, some resumes, I'll be looking at hiring some folks for my entourage. I'm going to read a poem from my new book, My Life as Adam, available at lulu.com and also soon to be at fine bookstores and online sites in the near future, hopefully in the next few weeks. The poem I'm going to read is Flawed Families in Biblical Times. It's one of my favorites, probably my favorite poem in the book. I'll also be reading this poem when I make my New York City debut at the Rainbow Book Fair on March 27th. Flawed Families in Biblical Times. They're wonderful now, but when I told them I was gay, my mother demanded God's reasons for striking her grandchild bearer down. Manly loins, fertile and righteous, impeded by my barren inclinations. Her last straight hope zooming past as she traveled the stages of grief from the passenger seat. My future like a tornado-ravaged town with collapsed houses on the bodies of grandsons and granddaughters. Crumpled white picket fences wrapped around the dead who looked like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. My father took the proactive approach and said if I tried, I could find a butch woman with a mustache or a petite little thing, small-chested like a freshman. He could coach me around the bases. Close your eyes, son, and you'll never know. My grandpa spoke of it with the hushed words of a repressed war memory. I was Hitler. I was Mussolini. I was Tojo and Kono. He saw me in grotesque scenes with a fat man and a little boy, pink triangles lost on his sensibilities. I was Hiroshima aftermath to his peacetime America, Pacific Rim foreign on Toe's farm kid strong. The flag at the post office flying half-mast, while taps played solemn and survivors wept. My grandmother didn't change at all, stringing me out with sugar and butter creamed together until I saw visions of her worshipped in another time. A one-named siren in a bar surrounded by my people, dirty jokes and colored hair. God, we would have loved her. I think that homosexuality is genetic, a decadent recipe passed down to diabetic queens of the family. I never went hungry. Thank you, Grandma. I still wondered what he'd say, my brother, who arranged my G.I. Joes in sexual positions, who explained biology with pornographic magazines, who knew before anyone but left before I could truly make an appearance. When we'd play hide and seek as children, I always ended up in the closet. He would help me out gently. I think it was a sign. So that was Flawed Families in Biblical Times, available again in My Life as Adam, available on lulu.com. Thanks for watching. I'll be doing this again. Hopefully my hair will take on a little different form next time. Tomorrow I'll be running in the Little Rock Half Marathon, 13.1 miles. So if I do one of these tomorrow, I'm going to be a little sore probably, in pain. So I might be a little loopy on pain medication, but I'll probably do this again. This was fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.